Good morning, everybody. My name is Katie. I am a fourth year first grade teacher, and this is the third video in my Christmas Vlogmas series. So, in my first Vlogmas video, I said I was going to try to keep these videos brief, and so far both of them have been way over 10 minutes. So today is truly going to be a brief little day in my life snippet. The main things I want to highlight and share with you guys today are we're starting our classroom elf today. So I have the elf all packaged under the tree ready to go, and elf journals that my students are going to use to document where the elf goes every day. My plan is to take the package up to the front office and give it to the lady at the desk or a registrar, and that way they can come down at like 8:30 and deliver the gift like it was mailed to our school. That way it doesn't look like I placed the gift in our classroom. Then we're going to open it up and read the letter from Santa. We're going to have to vote on our elf's name. And then I also have the Elf on a Shelf book to read this morning. And then we're going to start our journals. So they're going to write their name on it. We've got to draw a picture of our elf, fill in his name, and that should hopefully take us all the way up to specials this morning. Then I have a grade level meeting, and then we go to the media center, and then we'll have all of our usual afternoon shenanigans. So I will jump on later in the afternoon to update you on how the Elf on a Shelf went. I'm also really excited because you saw in the little intro that the classroom is decorated for Christmas. I've got snowflakes, a Christmas tree up. So it looks very different for my students. So when they come in, I'm excited to see what their reaction is to all of the decorations. So the only thing I have to do this morning before we get our day started is I forgot to add December birthdays on my calendar yesterday when I updated my calendar to December. So I'm going to do that. And then after that, I will check in with you guys later and update you on how our Elf on a Shelf day went. Day one with the classroom elf is officially in the books, and let me just say I am going to be tired by the time December is over. They were so excited about the decorations and having the elf, and so many of them were like, I've never had an elf before, and that's going to be what pulls me through. Like, I'm doing this for the ones who have never had it before, even if it like wears me out and kills me. So there's that. I also need to figure out how to leverage it and have the elf like bring goodies and treats to people who do certain things. That way I can like encourage good behavior with it, because that'll help me out a lot. I also had some students who were going around saying Santa isn't real, and I've never had that before. Like, I've had some that don't believe, but they don't like go up and try to like convince everybody and say like, hey, Santa's not real, don't believe that. And I was kind of shocked. So I'm gonna have to think about something to do, or just kind of pull them aside at recess and pull that student aside and just say, hey, I know you don't believe in this, but everybody else does, so let's not ruin it for everybody. We can just play along. And I think that's probably what I will end up doing. Here is what they voted on for the name choices. We had Jesus, Lighty, Janelle, Austin, Bear, Nugget, and Tony. And Nugget was the winner, so this is Nugget the elf. I'm going to check off all of the things on his quarantine checklist now and get him set up for tomorrow. All right, here's his new placement. He's right in the front above the smartboard. Don't forget, this classroom is under elf surveillance. His quarantine is clear, and he'll be right front and center where everybody can see him pretty well tomorrow. So I used some masking tape. Hopefully he doesn't fall down, and I'll see how he looks in the morning and make sure he hasn't fallen. All right, he is all set up for tomorrow, which is good. My students cracked me up all day long because they kept saying, he moved his arm, he blinked, he waved, he did this. And I I was like, wow, that's really cool. He's got some pretty serious magic in there. So now he's out of quarantine. And another good thing is, since we're doing elf journals in the morning, I don't have to cut out math journal problems every morning because they can come in and draw their picture and write their sentence of their elf. So that's exciting. Let me show you one of their elf journals. Okay, so we did the first page where it said a North Pole elf came to visit our class. Our elf's name is Nugget. And then they got to draw a picture of what he looked like. I thought this one was kind of good. It's almost like abstract with all the different shapes that she drew. But she had the big rosy cheeks and the striped hat and the shirt. So that's all we did today. Tomorrow we'll start with day, I guess we'll call it day 2. We'll put 2 in the ornament and they can draw a picture and then write 2 sentences about where Nugget is. The only thing I'm a little bit nervous about is the fact that I think some of them will finish that pretty early. And I have some latecomers who like trickle in the mornings. So we usually take about 15 minutes to do our journal problem in the morning. So we might be finishing that early. And then my stragglers who bring breakfast in, I don't know what they're gonna do. So we'll figure that out, cross that bridge when we get there. But they're gonna be excited to record it in their journal regardless. So that's all I've got for today's mini vlog. Make sure you stay tuned to see the rest of my Vlogmas videos, and I'll see y'all in the next one.